credit goes to Daniel Spino. Were the Romans on Oak Island? Remember back to Season 3, a Roman sword that was found in Mahone Bay decades earlier was brought forward by J. Pulitzer, and he claimed that it was tested and ruled authentic. It was then professionally tested by the Curse of Oak Island team and found to be a reproduction. In Season 6, an expert claimed that a Roman pilum was found on Oak Island but appears to have been a fork from a fishing spear. So, there are reasons for skepticism regarding any Roman involvement with Oak Island. Although, that perception is possibly changing. It should be noted that the coin found this season appears to be Roman and very old. This brings up the question of how and when it was deposited on the island. There are many different possibilities that include a more modern event. Although last season, wood that appears to have been part of a ship was discovered and dated to 224-376 AD. This falls into the time frame of the Roman imperial period. Alone, this is not enough evidence to prove a Roman presence. Are there any other reports of possible Roman artifacts and exploration in the Americas? The answer is yes. In 1994, a small terracotta bust was found deep in temple ruins just northwest of Mexico City. The bust was dated around 200 AD and identified as Roman in origin. In the 1980s, a shipwreck off Brazil was found to be a Roman ship and amphorae were found. Amphorae are tall jars and were carried in Roman ships around the 2nd century BC. There have been many reports of Roman coins and other possible Roman relics that have been found from Canada to South America. Can all these examples be hoaxes? Can everything be explained as being an accident or a modern event? The Roman coin that was found on Oak Island was cut. The purpose of this was presumably to make change. Why would a Roman need to make change on Oak Island? They might, if Oak Island was a trading post. Cut coins, trading tokens, scale weights, a textile lead seal, and etc. have been found that indicate that the Oak Island area may have been a stop on a trade route over a very long period of time. How would Romans fit into this possibility? In 146 BC, when the Romans defeated Carthage in the Third Punic War, Rome took over their empire. This means that all the Carthaginian navy and its resources came under Rome's control. Over time, there would have been a transfer of knowledge about anything the Carthaginians knew about exploration. Initially, Carthage was a colony of Phoenicia. Evidence suggests the Phoenicians mined copper in the Great Lakes, and it is possible that Oak Island was a stop on that trade route. The Carthaginians would have known and participated in this trade. It's possible that this knowledge was then transmitted to the Romans. The Romans are known to have had a trading post in the Cape Verde Islands, which may have served as an embarkation point before venturing west. It is likely that the Vikings knew about North America through their own dealings with this trade route. Transmission of this knowledge could have been relayed from the Norse to the Knights Templar, then to the Portuguese, then to the British and French. A continued transmission of the location of Oak Island that would have been kept very secret. There's no question that more evidence is needed to prove this theory. Until the 1960s, it was considered a myth that the Vikings explored North America. Then irrefutable proof was found, and it was then accepted as fact. It seems very possible that the same kind of evidence will be found that will rewrite history, and Oak Island has the potential to be the source of it.